Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to do a video, and this video is actually a mini coaching session. So what you'll need for this to get the most out of it is grab a pen and paper. I'm actually going to give you a plan right now in this mini coaching session which will make you $500 plus every week within 30 days. So if you follow it, you're going to be flying. Little disclaimer, of course, I can't guarantee income or anything like that. So do follow this with that in mind, because you just can't. But I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to show you proof that you can do it. And yeah, and I hope you enjoy it. But you're going to need a pen and paper, and you're going to need to follow this. And it is work and all that stuff. I know you know that. Also, very important, you'll see the timer on the page that I'm on. I've opened up Azon Prestige for the last 24 hours. Now this is very important. From the moment you view this page, this timer starts. And you have 24 hours to decide whether to grab a space. Once this timer hits 0, the page is automatically set to go to this one. It's over. The 10-day promotion has ended. In short, you won't be able to get in to Azon Prestige for free in 24 hours. So I wanted to send a very, very last call. The reason being is I truly believe that if you want to make money with Amazon affiliates, Azon Prestige and the group coaching gives you everything that you need. You can get access to Azon Prestige with a single site builder, or the 10, 20 or 40 page option gets you access to the group coaching as well. The plan that I'm actually going to give you today, you will need to know how to build the sites, okay? So if you don't, and you're there and thinking, you know what, I want to make $500 plus a week within 30 days, but you're starting off brand new, you will need to get past a learning curve. I'm actually going to talk about that in just a second, but if you want to have the latest and the greatest Amazon course to show you exactly how to build the sites, exactly how to make sure that you're setting yourself apart from the competition and make sure that you're doing it properly, grab this course for free. Not only do you get your first site built for you that you can use for the plan that I'm going to give you, but you also get a complete course and the group coaching if you go for that option. Very, very important. Check out the link below. On Facebook, check out the link in the box. There is 24 hours from the time you click on the page, and then it will go automatically. So this isn't a scarcity thing, or it is a scarcity thing, but it's a real one. Once that timer hits 0, the page will automatically go to this. So I'd love to have you with me. This is the last time to get in for free and have a site built for you. As soon as that timer hits 0, the sales page is going up and it will sell for $199 just for Azon Prestige. So get in if you want to follow this plan. If you want to get the all the information that you need, get in while you still can. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Check it out in the link below. Today I want to give you a mini coaching class and show you how simple this is when you get going, and exactly how to do it. So the plan is built for a plan to make you $500 per week in under 30 days. The 30 days is just there because you have to build. If you're starting out with nothing, you have to build. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to give you the plan. And then again, I'm going to tell you if you need to pick up the skills, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Look, I wanted to talk about the 3 reasons that this won't, or the 3 reasons that Amazon affiliates doesn't work for people. The only 3 reasons, and I'll tell you. I'll just go over it because I want to give you something here, and I want to make sure that we're sort of on the same level and that you know exactly what will work and what won't work. Number 1, this wouldn't work for you if you're just buying courses and hoping. If you choose to get Azon Prestige, I don't want you to buy it if you're just going to leave it sat on the hard drive. I don't want you to buy it if you're just going to go through it and use it for information and send me, like, there's full support with the course, okay? But I want to see you moving forward and giving your absolute all. If you're brand new, that's perfectly fine, okay? But what it's not is if you're sort of going through it and going, I'm going to need more support with setting up WordPress and so on. That's not what the course is about. I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't involve you getting access to Azon Prestige, then getting my one-on-one time for every single question that you're going to have, because there will be a lot. I'm going to give you this plan in a minute, and if you're watching this, I'm sure you can relate to that. I'm saying to you straight off the bat, straight away, I want people that are going to move forward. And if you send me a WordPress site and say, right, I've set up this, I'm having problems installing this plugin, I will help where I can. But I'll be absolutely honest, I want people moving forward. I don't want to do one-on-one coaching for how to install WordPress, if that makes sense. I don't mean that harshly, I mean that honest with you, because the first reason I've got here is buying and hoping. Okay, so Warrior Special Offers, loads of different courses out there. Just ask yourself, this is how to work out whether it's right for you. How many have you got on your hard drive, and how many have worked for you? But how many of you actually gone right through? You don't have to follow my way, okay? You don't have to build Amazon affiliate sites. There's 1,000,001 ways of building them. There's 1,000,001 ways of making money online. But I can guarantee you pretty much that none of it is easy. I don't care whether it's Facebook advertising, ClickBank sites, your own products, Amazon affiliates, AdSense sites. All of it requires consistency, and all of it requires work. So number one, if you're in that spot, stop buying and hoping. And that includes my course, okay? You know, if you've got the stuff, if you're going to like work it out on YouTube, you can do that. You don't need the course. But if you do want it all out in front of you, buy it, but use the stuff. Okay, I won't go on and on about that. Number two, and this is almost what I was speaking about, learning curve. If the learning curve is holding you back in Azon Prestige, in this course and the group coaching, I have put everything with downloadable materials to help you with that learning curve. Will it be hard? Yes, because you're learning a new skill. But you have to get to a point where you can, this is where you need to get, where you can install WordPress, install a few plugins, install a theme. You don't have to know PHP or any coding or anything like that. You don't have to know anything fancy, just those basics, and write content. Writing content, you're going to get better at over time. Your first site isn't going to be a masterpiece. The important thing is, I know I'm caning this point, but the important thing is moving forward as you're doing this stuff. Don't second guess it. Don't worry too much. Let's move forward and make some money. I can't stress enough that the second thing, learning curve, holds people back. You're not going to get past the learning curve if you're not putting time in to get past it, okay? Like learning to play the guitar, like learning any skill, you have to make those mistakes. I'm with you all the way. I've got group coaching specifically set up to take the points in Azon Prestige and make sure that if you've got any questions, you're getting the help that you need. But I want, on your part, I don't want this to be another course, okay? I put a lot of time in. I am really, really there for you. If you're running, a bit like an army general, if you're running, I will run with you and I will be with you the whole way. But you have to be running. If you're sitting there going, it's too hard, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't help you with that, okay? So the second thing is the learning curve. We get past it. And the third thing, the only reason it wouldn't work for you then is not doing the work and staying consistent. In fact, this plan that I'm going to give you, grab a pen and paper if you haven't already, because it will really, really help you. It's just staying consistent. Focus on the things that will make you money, okay? Picking a theme, trying to find the perfect niche, doing piles and piles of keyword research. I'm telling you now, and I know I'm sort of going a bit sort of really pushing these points, but I want 2018 to take anyone that wants to make money with Amazon affiliates and actually tell them how to do it. And it's focusing on the right things. If you're spinning your wheels, if you're trying to sort it all out in your head, you will never get there, okay? I'm just speaking from personal experience. It's about getting moving. It's about having the courage to do it wrong and fix it as you go along, okay? Don't get caught up doing massive keyword lists, trying to find the perfect niche. Get moving with this plan and make some money. So with that said, here is my plan for $500 plus. I was going to do it $1,000, okay? It doesn't really matter. I think you will make closer to $1,000, but it's all words anyway. I want you to use this and I can virtually, I'll tell you what, if you use this, here's a guarantee for you, because I can't guarantee that you'll make money and it's a free video. I guarantee this. If you do this and you actually implement this and you get this stuff up and running, send me what you've done, okay, at the end of the 30 days. And if you're not making any money, I will personally coach you until you are. How's that? That's how sure I am. You can literally send me an email after these 30 days to cljpublishing@gmail.com. Send me the sites that you've set up and how many pages you got on them and all your flipper listings and so on that I'm going to guide you through. And if you've got them out there and you've not made any money, I will personally coach you until you do, and I will help you with your next flipper listing. Okay, so that's my offer to you, because I'm so sure this works, because the emphasis is on doing stuff. Okay, so, and I know it's hard if you're new, but here's the plan. What you're going to do is write down, I want you to build 3 sites in the next 30 days. Okay, it does change a little bit depending on how fast you go, so let's just say 3 sites. I want you to flip 2 of them, and I want you to keep 1. Now, I don't care if you're there and you're going, I don't want to flip sites, I don't want a business like that. Look, if you're looking to make money right now, i.e. you have people banging on the door asking for the rent, asking for the mortgage, you need money right now. The very fact that we're building Amazon affiliate sites via SEO, okay, so like this one, there's no way you can speed Google up. You can't do anything with social media, or you can do things, okay, YouTube videos, and you can speed up ranking and indexing. But what I'm saying is you can't speed up and say to Google, get on the phone with them and say, rank my site now, I need to make money. So while you're building sites, if you're there and you're watching this and say, I need to make money now, follow this plan, okay? You don't have to build a flipping business and flip every single site you build, but when you're starting out, just follow this. So what we're going to do is flip 2 sites and keep 1, okay? The reason that I say do that is that with these 3 sites is that if you're starting out from nothing, i.e. you're not making any money, this way we can make money really, really quickly, and you can get up and running and you can get to where you want to be far faster. You don't need to spend years doing this stuff. You just need to do this stuff. So you're going to build 3 sites, you're going to flip 2, and you're going to keep 1. Okay, so for the sites you flip, what I want you to do is add 1 piece of content a day. Okay, so you've got 3 sites. I want you to add 1 piece of content a day to each one. What you could also do, if you don't want to do that much work, is add 1 piece of content to the flipper one. So that would be 2 pieces of content a day. Okay. What you're going to do is get one of those flipper sites up to 5 to 10 pages. Okay. And then you're going to flip it straight away. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. But you're going to flip that straight away. Now, what you're going to need on that one site is a good niche, the way I teach in Azon Prestige, or you can check out my YouTube channel, the 15-day challenge, showing you how to pick a niche. I've covered it again and again and again. Okay, you can search one of my videos, how to pick a great niche, in under 3 minutes on YouTube. What you want to do is obviously pick a niche. The other thing you need to do is you need to know how to set the site up properly. So some of the things that your site will need is proper content like this, okay? Because this will be the be all and end all. This is what will make your site sell really well, even before it's making sales. Proper content, set up correctly, okay? So SEO'd correctly. Doesn't need to be perfect or a masterpiece at all. In fact, the very fact that you're doing it like this sets you apart from almost everyone. Set it up like that. Make sure that it's all indexed. Stick 5 reviews on it. Okay, I recommend. And then 2 to 3 or another 5 keywords. So depending on your niche and how many products in it, you want to do it like that and have it all set up. So you've got like your 5 product reviews and then 5 key phrases. For ideas on key phrases, you've got, again, start with the product reviews, then move on to the top 10 lists, and then move on to the different uses like portable power generators for camping and so on with this site. And what you're going to do is you're going to actually get that. So your Flipper sites, you're going to end up with 2 sites with about 10 pages of content on. Now that's going to take you around about 10 days. Okay, if you do that, if you add 1 piece of content to each, that's less than 2 weeks. Okay, and what you're going to do with the sites is flip one straight away. Now the way you do that is you actually make sure that a few things are set up on the site. One, make sure that you've got it all set up correctly. I won't go into that now because literally that's why I've created Azon Prestige, to show you from scratch how to build Amazon sites. If you're trying to follow this plan and you do not have a clue how to build Amazon sites, you're going to need one of my courses. I recommend Azon Prestige, as I said before, if you don't know. If you do know how to do them, make sure that you've got tracking on your site. So you need Google Webmaster Tools. Okay, so just showing this, I mean, again, the portable power generator started making sales and it's got 5 pieces of content on. If I sold that site on Flipper, it would bring in about $1,000. Okay, so there's the $500 right there in one foul swoop. You need to have tracking on, because when you do your listing, people will buy a site based on how genuine it is, how well it's set up. And if you have tracking on it, if you have stats counter on it, Google Analytics as well if you prefer. In fact, I recommend, if you're going to flip the sites, putting Google Analytics on it. But you need to have Webmaster Tools, and all you're going to do is get the site indexed, which will happen if you add that much content. Okay. You can also do a value add with the site, where you actually put in the listing, you can add more content to the site for them, help them with transferring the site, and you can literally put that site on with 5 pieces of content. I recommend doing the listing at a $1 bid, like literally starting it the lowest it can go and putting a buy it now price of about $300 to $500. I'd say $300, just going really low, because if you have a 10-page site, okay, you could put $500 on the site as your bidding amount. If you have a 10-page site that's got proper reviews, all set up correctly, and you've literally got tracking on it, and you can show that. I'll just show you so you can see some Flipper listings as well. Here we go. Best clippers for men. I'm just picking a few out here from this search. 1-year-old site, $550, 5 bids and 3 days left. Okay. The thing that will make us a site sell really quickly that hasn't made any sales is the fact that you've got it set up, you've got tracking, and you literally look how small this sort of copy is for selling it. You don't have to put loads of stuff. You can literally say, look, I've set this site up, I'm setting up a few different sites, I've got a few things going on with Amazon affiliates. I'm not going to be able to build this site up where I want it to be, but it's got really good content, it's got SEO, it's already started getting indexed, it's all set up on tracking, it's all set up on stat counter. All it needs to do is someone to take it to the next level, and included with your sale is a little video on how to do this, and also I will help with transfer and add some articles to it for you, so you can add in that value add. You put a buy it now price of $500 and it will sell if you do that. And again, if you're following this and you're sort of thinking, oh, I don't know, Chris, get the Flipper listing up and ready. And before you send it live, send it to me in a Word doc, and you have my word, I will look over it. The thing is getting this stuff done. Get your site up and out there. So you're going to have that, and that's even before you've made any sales. So you've got one that will make you literally $300 to $500 right there by doing that work. But bear in mind, we've also got another one in the works, so adding 1 piece of content to each. What you're going to do with your second site is the same thing, but this time you're going to wait to get 1 sale. Now, it's exactly the same process, and if you add those 10 pieces of content, you should hit a few sales in most niches. If not, you just carry on until you are. You don't need masses and masses of pages. You don't need. This is very important. If you're just going to cut corners and you're just going to spin content or just use traffic software or push button systems, none of this is going to work. The reason that it will sell so well is people on Flipper that spend the money buy proper sites. The people that spend the money aren't hoping, okay? They're not like just starting out online and hoping. They know how to spot when a site's been set up. They know how to do copyscape and all that stuff. You need to have a proper site. If you're not going to do that, none of this will work. So I just thought I'd reiterate that to make sure that it works for you. But if you do it, the world's your oyster. It really, really is, because it's, as I say, that site has 5 pieces of content on. It's made sales already, or it's made its first sale rather. And again, if I put that on Flipper, I'd do the value add and I'd put it on and I'd get about $1,000, anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for a 5-page site. And it's all set up, affiliate disclaimer. The beauty of it is it's made a sale, so someone could take this. You don't need masses of sales to prove that it works, because once it's made a sale, you could get a few and then sell it. But that's what you want to do with your second site. You want to have that so it's actually making sales, or making one sale and then doing the same thing, okay? And you could use the value add as well. And then what you want to do is your third site you're going to keep. And that site, I recommend adding 1 piece of content to a day, but you want to add 1 piece of content to that site for 30 days. Okay, so look, I understand that if you're following this, you're probably not going to keep up that consistency. And if you do, hats off to you. It will be hard going. But if you really want this, at the end of a month, you're going to have a 30-page site out there. And you're going to have a really, really good look at a niche and a good few sales coming in. And that site is the one you're going to keep for yourself. So if you do that every month, if you follow this plan every single month, not only will you have Flipper sites that make money, because you can, to make them make quicker money, is you can use seasonal niches, gas grills coming up, lawnmowers coming up right now, or you can use like trends, things in the sort of like brand new. So I saw a drone that was released with those Google glasses and so on. You can hop on all that HomePod, that Apple HomePod. You can hop on big products, but you will be able to keep revenue coming in. 2, you will build up a following on Flipper, so people will see your sites and you can actually group them together, and you can also do the value add and so on. And then you're also keeping a steady stream of sites. So if you're keeping one, you're building at least 1 site that you're keeping, and if you go at that rate, you're going to have a site that you're keeping that has 20 or 30 pages on a month. Now they will become very, very big very quickly, and then the ones that really take off you can build into authority sites to become your real breadwinners, and the ones that do okay, you've got a decision. You can keep them and keep the sort of monthly income and keep them going on, and they will make money for you month after month in just looking at the month picture. And you can choose to build them up or keep them going. But if you keep going like that, it won't be long at all before, one, you've got the sites making you $500 a week anyway, based on the amount of sales that they're making, like I showed with the gaming chair site, and you've got that extra income coming from flipping sites, and you've also got the fact that your bigger sites, the ones that you're keeping, you can choose to flip them in the future. So if you did that for 6 months and you decided, you know what, I want to get rid of 2 of those big sites, you've got big sales there, okay? Because you've got a lot more. I'll just show you. Okay, so I'm talking about this sort of thing. Let's have a look at this one. Wireless dog fence guide, $15,000, 13 bids, 4 days left, $1,100 a month, only 1 year old, $734 a month. I don't know why those don't add up, but look at this. 56 posts, which are reviews, 15 guides, and best of 18 posts. Well, the consistency, I know it's hard adding one page of content and so on, but you'll have options. Once you start flipping the sites and getting some money in, you can take 10% of that income that you've got, that's all profit pretty much, apart from the flipper listing fees and so on, and you can reinvest 10% back into content with real writers writing the content, so you've actually got it working for you. That's how you build a business, and that's how you get running, and that's how you will make well over $500 a week. You'll make $500 a week plus in 30 days. You'll do that off your 2 flipper sales, but you'll also be able to make $500 a week because you will have those sites, those ones that you're adding to, building them up and actually having big sites working for you. So that's my plan for you. If you carry that out, yes, the hard thing is, like I said at the beginning, the only reason that you wouldn't be able to carry that out is you don't know how to build the sites. That's one. Okay, then you need to grab Azon Prestige for free and get your first site built for you, which you could flip or you could keep, or you can go for the bigger site and just keep it. And that's the only reason, the learning curve, okay? It's just about doing the stuff. Break it down. I hope that you've watched this video and you've wrote down some notes and follow that plan. I'll have more coming up on this in a webinar, but if you want to join me and you want to get this stuff done and you want to get past the learning curves and you want support and you want your first site built for you, do check it out. It's literally, once that 24 hours goes, the page comes down automatically, and then it goes to a paid course that's going to be advertised on Facebook almost straight away. I'm actually going to do a launch and it will be available for $199. I want you with me. If you follow this stuff, it works. Okay, I can't say that anymore. I hope I haven't become annoying saying it, but when I've been doing this so long and I see people spinning their wheels, get going at that rate. If you've watched this video and you think, oh my god, that's too much hard work, it's probably not for you. And I'm not knocking you. I'm saying the people that I want to help, I want you really gunning for it. If you're gunning for it at that rate, let's get you making some money. Okay, so check this out. Follow that plan with me or without me, but if you want to grab access to Azon Prestige, I'd love to have you. I've got loads to upload this weekend in the course. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get moving. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get this done, and we're going to make 2018 our year. If you want to come with us, grab your spot. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.